yeah!
From the outside, Shalom High School isn't exactly the image of a modern school.
Come on, get in.
But inside, it's full of students facing very modern challenges.
My dad's not, around. He got shot in the back of the head.
My mother had me when she was 19, and she raised me by herself.
Shalom students are required to write their life stories to graduate.
When I was 5, I was raped for 7 years. The person that did it to me threatened that he would kill me if I told anyone.
Reading their stories brought tears to my eyes. Some of the things, I just couldn't believe it really happened.
Many of these UW-Whitewater students grew up just hours from here, in small towns that might as well have been a world away.
I'm from Sharon, Wisconsin, population 1280.
The UW-Whitewater calls this the urban experience, a chance for social work majors to spend a day tutoring inner-city students.
I had no clue what to expect.
He's working on his autobiography.
He's helping me revise it and re-edit.
They don't often get to interact with college students.
But these college students are learning as much as they're teaching.
How you doing today?
We came here thinking it was a school for juvenile delinquents or whatever.
And the college students weren't the only ones with preconceptions.
A lot of kids that came here to Shalom came from inner city schools. That's all black people, and they weren't used to being around somebody white.
When I was in the math room, a girl called me over and she said, "What is up with you white people?" And it threw me back. And I basically just told her, I respect the individual. I do not regard race. I do not.
To train successful social workers, professors know it takes more than books and case studies.
Growing up, you have these stereotypes, but when you meet somebody and you hear their story and it really resonates, then the stereotype doesn't hold as much as it did before, because it doesn't apply to everybody.
I started helping him with his paper, and we started talking.
We knew more about each other and how we can communicate.
Every time the UW-Whitewater students come here, there's a number of students who want to follow through and apply to UW-Whitewater.
I wanted to go to school to be a journalist.
What's your goal?
Get out of high school, my diploma, and go to veterinary school. That's the liver. That's the intestines.
And you finally, get to realize firsthand, people really do go through terrible things, but they still can overcome it.
Yes, I am going to graduate in June of 2008.
I was really surprised.
And more than a few were surprised at what they learned about themselves.
I had a lot of stereotypes in my mind, and it really opened my eyes, so that's wonderful.
Yes, thank you.
There's no way that I'll ever go back to the thinking that these are bad kids, because they're not.
It was just a real person. It's a person.
This was just way beyond my expectations.
All right.
Next week.
In just a few hours, two very different worlds moved a little closer.
There's no way you can't be changed by it.
Bye! Have a nice day!
Doctor!